Raymond Cook for the people.
What's your name, sir?
Thomas Basher.
Sure. For your assistant public defender, may I have a brief moment, Your Honor? Let me.
I think we're trying to enter a plea.
Okay. Who's your attorney?
Case. Young Jim.
Oh, Walker?
No.
Well, okay. Very brief indulgence, Your Honor. Let me. So.
Denver. Yeah. Like,
Oh, okay. Here, may I just step in the hall very briefly, Your Honor?
sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
The light.
that light is something you're right. We're plans.
Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Ben Denowitz for Mr. Vasher, who is standing to my right.
Your name, sir? Thomas Basher. Have you actually formed an independent, contest to an added count larceny less than $200 that finally successfully pleaded that charge. Counts 1 and 2 would dismiss. Defendant's agreed full restitution on all counts. That supports full understanding of the agreement.
Yes, that is. It's in the.
Is that correct?
That's
Please. Yeah, yes.
Right here. You solemnly sworn to affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do. Thomas Basher. Basher, it's this court to understand you're going to plead no contest to the charge of larceny less than $200. That's punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased. Times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that? Yes, Your Honor. All right. Do you understand what a no contest plea is? Yes, Your Honor. Two things about it I have to make sure that you understand. The first thing is, what you're going to have to do. And first thing about a no contest plea is it means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You're going to have to do something about that. You're going to have to put something over it because it's coming right in at me. I don't care.
Doors or the windows. It's the windows.
I don't care that it can't come in. The second thing you need to understand is that for purposes of sentencing, the court's going to treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that? Yes. All right. You understand, sir, also that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Garwood in the 15th District Court. Yes. All right. Still wish to plead no contest? Yes, sir. Basis for the no contest plea?
Civil liability.
And sir, to that charge, how do you plead? No contest. Now you understand that by pleading no contest, you'll not have a trial of any kind. Yes, sir. Signed an advice of rights form, is that correct? Yes, sir. Any question regarding any of those rights? Oh, yeah. Look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading no contest, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form. Yes, sir. You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right. Yes, sir. Are you on probation or parole? Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead? No, Your Honor. Anybody threaten you or coerce you? No, Your Honor. You're doing this voluntarily? Yes, Your Honor. And of your own free will? Yes, Your Honor. Court has been provided and has reviewed Ann Arbor Police Department report for their case number 2524098. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
No.
None from defense.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Sir, I do have to advise you that if between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined in court rules, You would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that? Yes, sir.
Your Honor,
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
none from defense.
And have I complied with the court rule?
People are satisfied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 3. Counts 1 and 2 are dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 15th District Court probation.
Your Honor, would the court consider immediate sentencing? He has 89 days, he has actually 125 days credit. He went to treatment, he came back and has 89 on the current.
Restitution.
No contest plea to larceny, 125 days already sitting in custody, a DV case still pending, and his sister was ready to post bond the whole time. Watch what the judge does here.
Restitution will be 500.
Yes, we're agreeable on 500 restitution.
You should have let me know that you wanted that beforehand. I'm not going to immediately sentence him. Is this the only thing he's held on?
No, he's got a DV case, but the bond is only 10,000, 10%, I believe. And he tells me his sister was going to pay that if he was going to get out on this case. So
I'll give him a PR. I don't have, if that's the number of days, I don't have a problem with that, but I'm not going to sentence him.
PR bond set, sentencing pushed to June 23rd before a different judge. He's walking out, but the DV case is still hanging over him. Is this the break he needed?
okay, thank you, Judge.
June 23rd, 2026. 9/8 before Judge Garwood. Bond in this case is to a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. Thank you.
You're going to get out, you're going to have to show up.
Just he in custody.
Robin Rogers.
It's Jamie Whittle, 25B148379A, B, C. And then I also have 21F235726A.
Good morning, Judge and staff. John Graziani, bringing on behalf of Timothy Whittle, who's to my left. Please identify yourself, sir.
All right, so I set a sentencing date on the probation violation. I rescheduled that. I set a sentencing date initially, told him to clear his warrants. And I told probation officer to set 2 days court work program a day and 1 day of community service. We came back April 28th and it was adjourned to this day. That's what I did on the possession of a controlled substance. On the false information charge, he still owes money. And he still owes on the driving on a suspend charge money. And Heather, I'm going to let you give me those fees or those amounts. And then on 972A, another driving on a suspended charge, he still owes money. And then he owes on 21F235726A, he still owes money. What are we doing here?
Judge, what's been happening is recently Mr. Whittle has gotten a job over at the RGL screw machine factory, I believe. It's a seating factory in Romulus, making $15 an hour there. And in order to catch up to this, he's also gotten a job as a server in the evening as soon as he's done with the factory job at Famous Dave's. This story that he's given me of what's happened in his life is a very sad thing because he's literally sleeping in his car. It's an unbelievable story. He does have $200 to be able to bring this Friday, Judge. He's, like I said, he's been working at Famous Dave's for the last week and a half. And in addition to that, Judge, he gives blood for about $100 a week so he can eat and put some gas in his car for people that drive him around. And
2 jobs, sleeping in his car in a factory parking lot, giving blood every week just to eat and put gas in the tank, and he still has 12 active warrants. Watch how this judge responds.
Why did you let this happen to yourself, Mr. Whittle?
I'm responsible, very
Call in Jessica, will you?
Judge, I want you to also realize that he pays child support to his,
Well, what am I supposed to do though? He didn't show up for any of the court work program days.
explain it, that why didn't you show up, sir?
That was being dependent on other people, or look at Paul, who, or we would be dependent right again, because that was the only reason.
Do you have a car?
He
Wait a
has a
minute,
friend,
slow- keep your voice up. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I have a car I can't drive, but I have people that take me to co-workers, drive my car to and from work for me.
What do you think on this one?
So he was living
Your
in
name?
his car, Jessica O'Donnell. He was living in his car the last time I talked to him. Last time we talked to him, he was doing okay with testing. My biggest concern at this point is he's missed all of his testing since the last year. He took a guilty plea on all of his counts on March 17th. He has since missed testing pretty much every week. The only test he appeared for was on April 10th, and it was positive for marijuana. So that's my biggest concern at this point. Prior to it, he was showing up for testing and was testing negative, but now since his last hearing, we're not showing up for any testing. As you ordered, I scheduled for 2 additional court work programs. One was scheduled for this past Saturday, the 9th, he didn't show for. He is scheduled for this weekend as well, the 16th. I did run his record this morning. He had 17 warrants total the last time he looked. As of right now, he's got about 5 clear, and it looks like there's about 12 that are remaining. That's when I ran this morning.
He was showing up clean for testing until his last court date. Then he missed every single week except one. And that one test came back positive for marijuana. That changed everything.
You don't want to do this.
Judge, he is, I know it's for.
I mean, come on. If it was the court work and he got that straightened out, but now I told her to schedule another court work the day he didn't show up. He's not showing up to testing.
Judge, the problem that exists here is he's been dependent on these rides. They haven't been good rides for him.
Where does he live again?
He lives in his car.
I know, but whereabouts though? Is he
In
driving?
the factory parking lot in Romulus. He sleeps, he puts it in a place back there and he sleeps in the car.
I'm going to revoke his 7411 status and enter the conviction. I'm doing that right now.
Judge, he has, and with all due respect, he has taken steps to make it better. I know he had a ton of warrants. At least he's knocked down a few. He's knocked down 5, as Ms. O'Donnell indicated. Secondly, he will be paying $200 this Friday. Judge, this guy doesn't have 2 nickels to rub together. All right. He is paying.
Why haven't you got your testing? Why?
It's that $27 versus the $27.
This guy doesn't have a.
And it was easy, it's so hard to pay $27.
Why didn't you?
You've shown up in the past. Prior to me scheduling this violation, I didn't include any missed testing in this violation because he was showing up pretty good. Or if he did miss, he was calling me and showing up the next day. I didn't have issues with testing. But since he appeared in court, again, he's missed every week except 1 week. That's my biggest concern at this point, is testing.
I want to look further at this.
Judge, it's really a very, I know.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a sentencing date down the road. I'm accepting the plea, entering the conviction, and I'm going to sentence him anew. And I'll look at everything here again. What's the sentencing date with Mr. Graziani here, Heather?
Conviction entered. Sentencing pushed to June 8th. Judge said he'd look at everything again. The jobs, the warrants, the whole picture. But right now, this man is going back to sleeping in his car.
That would be, well, the next time we'll have Mr. Graziani will be that June 8th date.
Well,
The 26th, we're just doing reps. We're not doing probation. We don't have an attorney for the afternoon.
June 8th. All right, June 8th, we'll set this for. What time? 8:30?
Yes.
We'll set it for June 8th at 8:30.
Sleeping in his car, giving blood to survive, working 2 jobs, and the system still caught up with him. Was the judge right to enter the conviction? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe. Real courtroom moments every single day.